right, boys, we are live.
All right. Good morning, Tiger Nation. Welcome to episode 9 of the Wheaton South Sports Cast for today, going to be / Assassin update podcast. We're going to keep you guys in the know, everything going on. I'm your co-host, Ryan Frank. My other co-host, DJ Almada.
Hello.
DJ, how we doing?
Good. Dead an assassin, but good.
Oh, we'll get to that later. So today, our guests, we got Emma and Becca from the soccer team, and our good friend Trey Closet from the volleyball team. So before we get started, we want to get to Assassin, but before that, want to give an update. Again, don't want to toot our horns too much, but football senior night, we had a great win against St. Charles East. It was a big win. Great to get all the seniors in. Had a great time.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was just fun to finally have a senior night. Before the game, when I walked out with my parents, I looked up in the stands and saw the overbearing presence of our moderator here, Mr. Brennan. He gave me
I did too, yeah.
little one of these. So that definitely fueled me for the game. And yeah, like you said, every senior got to play on senior night, and it was a great night.
Yeah, I wish we did it at night. It was kind of like when we were doing the ceremony, like nobody was there.
Senior evening.
Yeah, it was still nice though, but not what I imagined in the fall, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mr. Brennan, you said you had some comments.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and it's actually more than comments. But so this upcoming Saturday, you guys got a pretty special experience going on, right? For week 6,
for all the marbles.
Right. So final game in Tiger uniform. DJ will be ditching his orange and black for some purple out in Iowa at Loris. But Ryan, you're pretty much hanging it up unless you want to continue on intramurals at Urbana-Champaign. So yeah, you guys got a pretty special experience coming up this Saturday, right? Northern Illinois University.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. Games at noon, I think.
For the conference championship.
Yeah.
Sweet. So in anticipation of this Saturday, I went ahead, spent countless hours in the Photoshop laboratory of Wheaton Warrenville South, and I was able to produce
this
fantastic artwork.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you guys like it. I'm definitely lying. It didn't take me hours. It took me about a couple minutes. But yeah, I'm glad you guys like it.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's just an ode. That's an ode to an amazing career. Unfortunately, I was only part of your shortened senior season. However, I heard stories, and you guys are as much of a Tiger as anyone. So you guys are going down in the history books.
And DJ, look, I'm Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but I'm happy being Pippen. That's better than any basketball skills I have. I've never been compared to Scottie Pippen before, so that's all right. That's totally fine with me.
So yeah, Mr. Brandon, thank you so much for that. That's awesome. That's hilarious.
Yeah, sweet. I saw DJ.
It really is our last dance. So
yeah, wow, that's crazy. That's awesome though, Mr. Brennan. Thank you for that.
Yeah, for sure. And I saw DJ take out his phone to take a picture. Like, you don't need to do that. I got obviously the legit file for you guys. So
yeah,
I'll send that over.
All right. So do we want to get into Assassin? Some updates.
Yes. The nitty gritty.
All right, we're gonna go through this relatively quick. So I'll start off. The first kill, Nikki Nacestro took down Sophia Kingsfield. The second kill, Jackson Moran took down Aiden Wazak after wrestling practice.
Yep.
After that, Katie Kroenke took down Caroline Kratz in her own bedroom. That was brutal.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And then yesterday morning, Micah Kim got Mia McCoy in her own garage, I believe.
Yeah.
That's a sneaky kill. Jalen got Morgan Haywood. I'm sure we all have seen the Burger King rumors, the fish fillet rumors about Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen.
Those are funny.
Goes to McDonald's 4 times a day for the fish fillet sandwich. A lot of fellow
Uh,
podcasters getting kills, by the way.
yeah. Another one. Lizzie took down Pauline.
Ooh.
Michael McCann took down our good friend Caleb. Caleb got caught lacking. Brandon Schnack, baseball guy, took down the guitarist Josh Petranek.
Oh God.
And you know what's coming next. DJ the Flash Almada, not quick enough to avoid Jack Seymour. So DJ, can you give a rundown what happened? I think I know what happened, but
So
just clear it up.
after practice, I had given someone my keys because I was helping them because they helped me, and so they're in my and they just got in my car. And we were trying to get the person I was helping them kill. I don't want to name names because they still could have them or whatever. It could spoil the game for people that are still in. So we were trying to get that person when we failed. And sorry, I skipped the part. When we failed to get, she brought in her friend with her, and for some reason I didn't think to put my goggles on when this person I hadn't talked to about assassinity I just got in my car. And so I was just driving around. We failed to get their person's target, so I stopped the car, and I'm like, all right, we failed. Get out. And then Jack Seymour, before he got out, was like, actually, before we go, and I was assassinated. And they said on my body, along with the bullet holes, there were stab wounds in the back and the heart. And I was just completely betrayed. But trust nobody, Ryan. I hope you and everybody else still in learns a valuable lesson from this.
You were played like a fiddle, DJ.
No one is really your ally.
Played like a fiddle. So after that, Hannah Hartnett got Aiden McCoy. Elise got Jake Fowl at Planet Fitness. Tommy got Micah Kim. So Micah was considered the front runner, I believe.
Yeah, he was the cockiest, I think. He was the most confident that he could take the dub.
Tommy got him. Grace Butler got Anna. And this morning looks like Tommy Pepke got Karin in his own trunk.
In his own trunk, yeah. So, trunk attack. A lot of, this really picked up on the second day, and I guess the start of the third. There were only like 4 kills, I think, on the first day, and now we're up to 14, I think. So that's crazy.
All right. So without further ado, DJ, you want to get the soccer stars on here?
Yes, I will send them the text. They are indeed soccer stars. They've been playing all 4 years, I believe, so this is going to be a good show. Having some... Their season has started. Like, they've played games. We will be able to ask about that.
I guess we'll have to ask them. I'm not sure, honestly.
All right, I guess that's what this is for. There's one.
Emma, how's it going? You're muted.
You're muted?
Good. How are you?
Good. Oh, we're pretty good. We're just waiting for your teammate to join, and there she is.
There we go.
Hello, Becca. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. So,
all right. Oh,
Ryan, I guess I'll get us started here with the first question. So how is for you guys, just an icebreaker, get things rolling here. We won't be about soccer right away, but you don't have to name names or be specific. Just how is your assassin going so far? We'll start with you, Emma.
It's going. I think I have a plan. I think I'll be able to get my person out, but we'll see.
Right,
I don't know. So it's kind of scary.
Becca, how about you?
I tried to get my person out yesterday, but he saw me, so now he knows I have him. I don't really have a plan either, so we'll see. Not looking too good.
No, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet either. So, but we got time. So, we brought you guys on here because you are 2 soccer players to the Wheaton South team. Honestly, I don't know too much about the team. Have you guys had any games yet? And if not, when's your first game?
Do you want me to go? Okay.
Yeah.
We played in the PepsiCo tournament, and we played really well in our first game, and we won. And then our second game, we just played against a really good team, so we ended up losing. And then last night, we played St. Charles North, and it was a really close game, but we ended up losing. But it was a fun game.
Was that an official season game, like 0-1 now?
Yeah, we're 0-1. Yeah.
All right, so I guess the next question I have is so you got two are obviously varsity players and starting. Who else is starting and who is players to watch, even underclassmen, for you guys? Who do you think is really going to show out?
We have like a pretty small team this year because of like COVID. We have to, so we have like 18 players, but 2 of them are goalies, and then like 2 are injured. So really, we only have like 14 field players, and so like everyone's pretty like even our subs are like interchangeable with like the people they go in with, like same like whatever level. And then obviously like me and Melissa are captains, so like we've been playing together for a while, so like me and Emma and Melissa are all right by each other. We work super well together. And then Lauren Barnett is up top, and she's a sophomore, so like underclassman, and she's been doing really well. And then we have like a lot of girls, or like not underclassmen necessarily, but it's like their first or second year because of COVID last year. So we're still like getting used to each other, I think. And like we have a lot of girls like playing positions that they're not used to. But like overall, I think our team, we're a pretty new team, but like everyone's like interchangeable with each other. Like everyone's doing well, I guess. Not like necessarily one person.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
How many people like in a non-COVID year? Like how many people will be on the varsity team normally?
Usually in the mid 20s. I think one year we had like 26 or something, 27. But yeah, it's usually somewhere in the 20s, like a lot more than we have right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nice. So what positions? We'll start with Emma. What positions do you two play?
I usually play offensive mid, but sometimes I play defensive mid.
And then I play like outside mid and sometimes up top as the striker.
Oh,
Gotcha.
does that person shoot goals?
Yeah. They're
Come
like
on,
the one
DJ.
at the top.
I assumed.
Yeah. Sorry, I should.
So you guys did all right in the PepsiCo tournament. Lost your first game against St. Joe's North, but all in all, like, how do you think you'll be this season in general?
Personally, I think we'll actually do really well. I think like none of us have really played with each other before, so I think like after a few more games, we'll like really get in sync, and then we'll be able to do really well in conference. I don't know. I think
There you go.
yeah.
Who are more of the top dogs in the conference? I mean, other than you guys, of course. We know you're the best soccer team in the world, but who's the good in the conference?
Usually St. Charles North is the best. They're usually ranked really high in state. And then St. Charles East and Batavia, or St. Charles East and Geneva are also usually really good. But this year, like, we don't really know because of COVID. I know, like, Wheaton North is ranked pretty high also, but those rankings aren't really going off too much, I guess.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of talking about how this year's team might be a little inexperienced. How do you think last year's team would have been if you guys got the chance to play?
I think we would have been like pretty good last year. We had a lot of seniors, and players that have been in the program for a while. I don't know. And last year would have been my first year playing, so that would have been fun. But I don't know. I thought we would have been pretty good last year.
Wow, wait, Emma, this is only your second year playing soccer?
Well, not playing soccer.
Well, yeah, but for South.
Yeah, this is my second year.
Wow.
The first year. Yeah.
Crazy.
Does that happen? Sorry, DJ. Does that happen somewhat often if like you have a player for South soccer that only does club and they don't play high school?
Yeah. There's a few players that like we could definitely benefit from if they played school and not just stuck with club.
Gotcha.
Is that for like anyone can answer this, but is playing club for more like recruiting? Is it better in recruiting?
Yeah.
Than school is?
Yeah, it's way easier to get like looks from school, from like showcases and stuff like that.
Gotcha. And I got kind of the serious question now. So how do you guys feel going into the season, especially having last year taken away? You guys said you're going to be pretty good. So what does that bring motivation-wise to this season, and how are you approaching it differently than any other normal season?
I think especially for the seniors, like everyone's just really motivated to do their best because this is like their last year playing. It's like this is our last chance to like put it all out there. So I think we really just want to do our best and see what we can do.
There you go, for sure. So I have one last question. You guys both went to Wiesbrook, right? Do you guys remember playing in the those big recess soccer games at all? I can't remember if you guys played, but
Yes.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Me and Emma sometimes though would just like stand in the middle and like wait for them to punch it, like, and just like join in, but also just like socialize with other people. Yes, I totally remember that though.
Recess was so much fun.
It
How
was.
big were these soccer games? 'Cause I'm an outsider.
It was
Pretty
probably
big.
yeah, like the size of a football field, if not bigger,
Yeah, for
honestly.
us, it felt really large.
We would have, everyone would get like each team would get like a team captain, and they would choose the teams out of like the huge group of kids.
That's
That was
awesome.
so good.
Yeah, because I remember, back in Wiesbrook, like all the popular kids played soccer, and then Emma and Becca played soccer too, and we're like, oh, these guys are pretty good. We can't let them know that they might be better than us.
Like the little girls that played soccer instead of like ran around.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds awesome. Are you guys gonna have a state series this year?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, good. I didn't know if soccer was considered like a more higher risk sport or whatever, so I'm glad that's you're gonna get a state series. Well, good
Mhm.
luck. I'm out of
Thank you.
questions. Are you guys good, Mr. Brennan? You got anything to say?
No, actually, I got a few lined up for our athletes here. So, earlier in our podcast season, we had Kevin Stumbers on, if I'm saying his last name correctly, from the boys team, and kind of threw a little shade his way, saying that the boys game is much softer than the girls game. A lot more flopping, a lot more crying, a lot more grabbing imaginary ankle injuries. So I just wanted to get your take, ladies. Are the boys soft when it comes to soccer?
I feel like they can be soft, like, but sometimes it's because they like are smart with it too. Like if you're near the box and like you flop down and like you grab your ankle, they're more likely to like call a foul than like if not. So like I feel like boys do that more to like get those calls. But I mean, I feel like girls usually just like get up and boys sometimes make a whole scene when they're like down on the ground and just like, yeah, I would kind of agree with that.
Awesome.
I definitely think that girls' games are like a lot more physical, and like I feel like refs let you play on more than in guys' games. Like guys' games, they like flail their arms and like look for a call all the time, whereas like they try to fight it out.
I remember I went to the track team had to go to a girls' soccer game my sophomore year, and so I went. I just remember actually like noticing like, oh my goodness, it's like a battle out. Everyone's trying to kill each other. I just remember how much more physical it was. But yeah, Mr. Brown, you said you had a couple. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there.
Here's another observation. So this is kind of like a unofficial title, but I think Emma, you have like the best name in sports, Emma Showman. I think it's just like the coolest name in sports. So I know you didn't really do anything to like earn that, but again, it's like the coolest name in sports going.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Showman is just like a great name.
Thanks.
All right, cool. And then next thing here is more of like a shout out, but then you can also I'll spin it into a question. So I'm super invested in one of your teammates' success on the field and off the field. I had her in class and I promised her a shout out. So this is for Olivia Vasios, Jr. So are you guys kind of grooming her as upperclassmen, as seniors? Are you kind of grooming Olivia to take over the team, and how's she doing so far?
I think she's been doing really well. I think she'll do like super well this year, and especially when seniors leave, she'll definitely be like a leader on the team and stuff. She's been doing super well this year. Yeah, she usually plays like behind me, so I play with her a lot.
Nice. Yeah, everything I know about her seems like she's a beast. Got like a real strong work ethic and stuff like that. So excited for her this season, and then once you guys pass once you girls pass the torch on to her, she'll be kind of like the senior next year, I hope.
I guess, I mean, the only question I forgot to ask was, are you any of you playing soccer at the next level, going collegiate with it?
No, Emma and I both decided not to. We're like super similar in the sense like we both definitely could have, But we just decided not to. We didn't have like the best club experience, so it kind of like took.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you
Yeah.
for having us.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
luck with your season.
Thank
Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Becca.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, see you guys.
Well, that went swimmingly. So
Yep.
next, we moving on to boys volleyball. I think one of the more disrespected sports at South culture. So hopefully Trey can come in, bless the sport, and if there's going to be a person to do it, I think it's going to be Trey. And wow, there he is. Look at it. Look at him.
What's up, boys?
What's up, man?
How's it going, Trey?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing fantastic.
I'm doing great now. So Trey, I was talking before you got on, despite it being a short time because you joined fast. I appreciate that, but I was talking about boys volleyball, kind of a disrespected sport. So we want you to kind of put some respect on its name. What's going on this season? You guys looking good? Just give us the details, man.
So this season, we don't really have many seniors. It's me, Josh Swag, Tommy Pepke, and Tiernan Brown. We have just a lot of new guys that used to be sophomores, so they don't really just have any experience. So we're still getting there, still trying to get better. But right now we're 0-3. But still ways to improve. So we got it.
Yeah. So when Lizzie came on, she said that last year's team was going to be really good. Is that right?
Like your last team.
Yeah, last year we were going to be so good. We had so many guys just that were amazing. We had Zero Meyer. He was an All-American. Josh Gottlieb, he's committed to Loyola. We were probably going to win the state championship.
Damn.
Dang,
So-
yeah.
So, like, what challenges have you faced this year, just being slightly inexperienced and not having a ton of varsity experience?
Like me or like my team, like in general?
Just the team in general, but if you
Yeah.
personally have anything to share.
Yeah, just some of the guys, like the juniors, they're probably like a little nervous, just not really sure like what to do, especially with Schreier coaching. So they're just still trying to get used to it. But I would say just now there's just a few challenges, like just first time being on varsity, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of inexperience. So how are you and the seniors just helping? Are you guys being leaders? How are you being leaders? How are you helping these new guys get to the next level and turn the season around?
Yeah, we're definitely taking a huge leadership role. And, Schreier, he wants us to take that role as well. So I think I just got to get on the guys, make sure they're doing what they should be doing, and, just be a leader. That's about it.
So yeah, DJ was saying volleyball is one of the more disrespected sports, at least boys volleyball. And outside of you, Josh, Pepke, and Tiernan, I don't really know too many guys who play volleyball. So can you just share some names to look out for on the team?
Yeah, for sure. Our setter, Dylan Feely, he's a junior. He's really good. He plays club volleyball too. Daniel Vlasov, he's one of our other hitters. Ben Berkeley, he plays with us too. He brings the energy.
Berkeley.
Hey.
Oh, we know Berkeley.
Yeah, he brings the energy. Yeah. Those are just some of the guys that I think definitely bring an impact to our team.
Didn't
Gotcha.
Danny Fitzgerald used to play? Does he not play anymore?
Yeah, no, he used to play, does not play anymore.
How big of a loss is that?
It's huge. It's catastrophic. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, that has to be heartbreaking for you guys. It's just an absolute animal.
He was a beast.
So Coach Schreier right now, I believe he's coaching the girls and the boys team at the same time.
Yeah.
What's that been like for him? I mean, he's probably a pretty busy man right now, right?
Yeah, he definitely he lets us know that he's going through a lot, especially after both programs take a loss in one night. He's not happy. So I think the girls' season ends tomorrow, though. So that'll let off a huge just weight off his shoulders, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, does the econ homework go up every time the volleyball team loses?
Oh yeah, it's exponential. Yeah. So Trey, what position are you in volleyball?
I'm an outside hitter, so if you
There
want
you
me to
go.
give like a breakdown of what that means, I can. But
It's
I'll
pretty
take her.
self-explanatory, I think.
I mean, yeah. I
okay.
mean, who's the libero? Who wears the other shirt? Yeah, because I know
Tommy
volleyball.
Pepke, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another dog. Glad you didn't the guys didn't lose him.
no, couldn't have.
So Trey, how long have you played volleyball? Not just for South, but in general.
I started just freshman year on the team, and then after that, I joined a club program my sophomore year, and that's just how it's been till now. So.
How have you noticed a lot of improvements since then? Like, how much have you grown to like it and like actually understand it? Like, for yourself, you can brag a little bit. How much have you seen yourself improve?
No, I've definitely improved a lot because my freshman year, it's important just to know how to pass and like properly hit the ball. And I absolutely did not know how to do that. And now I would say I'm really good and I know how to do those things. So, yeah, definitely tons of improvement since then.
Nice. Is it pretty common for a lot of guys freshman year being their first year ever playing volleyball?
Quite a few freshmen actually come out, especially this year. I think there's more freshmen that came out than people on JV and varsity combined. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah,
Well, that's a
freshman.
good sign for the
Yeah,
future, I guess.
Exactly.
freshman.
Yeah. Some of those kids are like good athletes too, so I'm hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Freshman year is a good year to like. I mean, for people that don't know what they want to do, it's great to figure it out and just have that there. So that's cool. But I wanna get a little off topic, Trey, because I know you have some drama going on right now, you specifically. But you don't have to name names. But how's your assassin going, man? Talk about that with us.
Man, my target, I'm just going to say, this person is such a tryhard. I can't. Always wearing goggles. Oh, my goodness.
Well, did you hear the news? It's posted on the official Twitter account now, not just the rumors page. But tomorrow morning, goggles are gone.
I heard that news.
Wait, that's on the official page too?
Yeah, it's the official page said the rumors are true.
That is big news.
Wow.
Does that change your? Oh, and the person who has you knows, or no, the person you have knows you have them. So has that changed your strategy at all? Like how does that?
Oh, I know who has me, so I'm aware. I'm self-aware right now. Lucky awareness.
Good. And yeah, just wanted to make sure we're updating people because this is now a / Assassins podcast. We're gonna keep everybody updated every week.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you on that, sir. But we can get back to volleyball now with any more questions.
I don't know. You got any more, DJ?
I guess just in general, how does it? We ask this every team. It's like our COVID question at the beginning with the fall sports. How is the delay? So I'll ask this for the spring sports: is how does not having a season last year motivate you for this season this year?
It motivates me. Just last year, just not having a season just made me think. I just can't take this for granted. So this season, I'm just coming out every single game, trying my best, just making sure. These last games. I just give it my all and just help my team win as much as I can.
Gotcha. One last thing. Trey, you taking the biliteracy test today?
I'm not actually.
Oh, neither am I, honestly. I didn't sign up for it.
Yeah, I was like, do I really want to, do this?
That's how I was with AP tests. I just didn't want to do them, and I opted out. Got my money back. Spent it on some V-Bucks,
Oh gosh.
I guess that kind of leads into my next question, Trey. Do you think your prowess at Rocket League is helping your volleyball skills go up at all? Because you are quite the stud.
Rocket League, it takes a lot of that mindset, that mental game. And, just bringing that to volleyball, I think, is just a huge impact on my volleyball game. I wouldn't be the volleyball player I am today without Rocket League.
I mean, there's a lot of technical ball control in the air in Rocket League.
Yeah, exactly. There's a ball.
Similar to volleyball.
Got to hit that ball in the net. Wait, no, that's not good though in volleyball. But yeah, you get what I mean.
No, yeah, I got you. But yeah, that's all I got, Mr. Brennan. You have any final words?
No, sorry if I missed this. Sometimes my lights go out here. But next steps for you, Trey? Are you heading to college just as a student or as an athlete, or not sure yet, or what's up?
I'm thinking just go to college as a student. I'm deciding right now between University of Tennessee and the University of Alabama. So definitely gonna make a decision really soon. So yeah, I'm excited.
Hey man, we got
Sure,
those
man.
Tennessee sweatshirts.
You can't go
gotta-
wrong. You're gonna have a fun time either way, man.
Exactly.
A little hint, a little preview, perhaps. All right.
Maybe.
Hey, could be either one. Don't betray the Tennessee sweatshirt twins, Trey. We both got those. We
Oh, I
walked
know
in.
we do. Yeah. We'll learn tomorrow.
All right, sweet. Well, that's it. Thank you for coming on, Trey.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, best
thanks
of luck,
for-
man.
Yeah, good
See
luck
you,
to you
Trey.
on your season.
Thank you.
Good kid,
Huh.
All-American kid.
Oh yeah, Trey is one of the best you'll find. Good egg. So you guys got any segments for after? We got any post news?
I'm trying to think what's going on right now.
It's pretty quiet. I mean, Mr. Brennan, you could talk about just what the Bears thing that you're upset about if you want, because that's pretty crazy news.
Yeah. So I just found this podcast. It's actually my go-to fantasy football resource. That's how I'm aware of the podcast. It's called the Roto Underworld podcast.
DJ could
And,
use some more resources for fantasy football, that's for sure.
That's not true. I just had a rough year with injuries and trades.
I'll tell you what, you can dig yourself out of those holes that you find yourselves in with this resource, the Roto Underworld podcast. Very entertaining host, very just in-depth analysis and next level statistics and everything like that. At any rate, so they did a little 35-minute expose on the Chicago Bears and just how corrupt the Bears really are from the inside out, and how they're really operated more so as a business, not as a franchise trying to win Super Bowls. So perhaps I'll put a link in our social media post later to anyone that's interested. But yeah, I just listened to that yesterday afternoon on my commute home, my drive home, and as I was talking to Ryan and DJ here off air before we got started, I was like, I'm really questioning whether I want to be a Bears fan or not, because it's such a futile existence, such a nonsense amount of time and effort that I put into the Bears. And I know that they're usually not going to win the Super Bowl, but it's still, Sunday. You want to be optimistic and have something to kind of help pass time on a Sunday. So my morale's pretty low, not going to lie. Ryan Pace continues to get away with murder in the Bears front office, and continues to be released back into the public to continue the cycle all over again and break our hearts. So I don't know. I just want something better as a Bears fan, and I'm sure you guys do too. You guys love football even more than me. So I don't know. It's kind of a dark day for a Bears fan after listening to that podcast.
Yeah, I definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, it's my dad's been preaching those things for years, and maybe he's finally right. So, Mr. Brennan, how's your girls lacrosse team doing?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, thanks for asking. So we were supposed to open up our season yesterday at Waubonsee Valley. I believe it was a co-op of Matea Valley and Waubonsee Valley. So we were supposed to open up yesterday. However, there was a COVID outbreak on the other side of things. So it was a COVID issue over at Matea and Waubonsee. And so technically, I'm not a fan of counting these as wins, but technically it sounds like a forfeit win for the Wheaton United lacrosse team. So yeah, 1-0. Put a crooked number on the board.
Count it. Put it on the board.
Yeah, and then this Saturday we'll open up for real against Bennett. So we'll have our hands full for sure, but I'll be grinding some film. I'll be doing everything that I can to put my players in the best possible position to be victorious this Saturday.
Beat those rich kids.
Sure. Oh, yeah. I always love playing private schools. I love to compete with a chip on my shoulder when I go up against the private institutions, public school kids. I always remind them of that. I'm like, hey, they could have gone to school here, but they chose to go to school there.
Well, from what it sounds like, Mr. Brennan, sounds like you're doing a great job with these young kids, both in tennis and lacrosse. So hopefully you can work your way up the ranks and reach the varsity level sometime soon.
For sure, I'm all about lining weights and earning my stripes. But should the call come in one day, I'll be ready and honored to take that opportunity and run away with it.
Has tennis started?
Boys tennis. I'm actually not a part of the boys tennis program, at least for this season. But yeah, boys tennis was supposed to play yesterday. I'm actually not 100% sure if they got their game in or not. It was a little bit cold, but I'm not sure. Since I do the girls tennis in the fall, luckily we have wonderful weather all the time, pretty much. So I'm not sure how weather issues go in the spring for boys tennis. But they were supposed to open up yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Might have to be our next guest.
I'm scheming already. I think we should do them in wrestling next week because I already got the wrestling boys prepped. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, this week was good. I really liked both. I guess all three guests because soccer was a combo. But yeah, learn a lot of information. They seem dedicated, and I hope they do good in their seasons. I hope volleyball turns it around, and I guess same with soccer.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I think that's it for today.
Another successful.
Give you guys one last dose of The Last Dance here before you guys go to battle for one last time on
my
Saturday.
Background and everything. New profile pic.
So yeah, this Saturday NIU. I don't know how the attendance is working, but from what I hear, if you want to go, you can get a ticket.
Yeah, I think you can. That's why it's there, so anyone who wants to can go.
I'll be there. I'll be there with you guys only in spirit. The reason I can't come, I really wanted to come, but I got to take care of business against. I got to beat Bennett. I got to. Dirty work.
No worries. Yeah.
You guys take care of business on your end on Saturday. I'll take care of business on my end.
Yeah, we'll be rooting for you.
Likewise, likewise, good man.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, subscribe to Mr. Brennan. Get him to that big 20. Get him to that big 30.
30 subs already?
Is that where our YouTube subscriber count is at? Is that right?
I wonder how many of those are Charlie Butt making different emails.
Burner accounts, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, much love to you guys. Much love to the Wheaton Warrenville South community. Thanks for all the support, and go beat St. Charles North on Saturday, boys. Peace.
Beat
Go Tigers.